In recent years, school districts across the U.S. have been challenged by the growing number of school-aged children whose families live in poverty. That number climbed to 11.1 million children nationwide in 2012. Where you find poverty, you may also find negative events such as absenteeism, achievement gaps, and an increased level of dropouts. And yet, the record also shows that some schools defined as high poverty perform at a high level, despite the obstacles they face.
The students, they may be in poverty, but they can learn, they want to learn, and their parents want them to succeed. So we just need to expose them to the correct thinking and give them an opportunity. And that goes all the way through high school. We have to be involved and understand our community to best take what limited dollars there are, either state, federal, or local, to fight poverty and the effects that would have on students' learning.
High poverty, high-performing schools often have some common characteristics. One is that the schools and their teachers have high expectations for students, according to ASCD, an organization that empowers educators to support students. ASCD reports that a shift in mindset occurs in high-performing, high-poverty schools. The teachers believe that all students can meet the expectations set for them. One school system where this idea resonates can be found in the southernmost part of Maryland. There, Somerset County Public Schools has launched a strategic planning initiative called Excellence by Design that is helping schools in the system to raise their expectation for students and create plans to meet the needs of school children.
Everyone talks about raising expectations and wanting more from the students, and we need to do that. But to be able to sit and say you're doing that, you need to look at your data. You need to know where your students are. What do higher expectations look like? How are we going to get there with the physical plant we have? What financial resources do we need? What do we need from the educational or instructional side? And then move forward from there.
With a planning process focused on student needs, schools can begin to counter the negative effects of poverty and low expectations. In Somerset County, public schools at all levels are assessing data to identify the skills students will need to succeed at the next grade level and ensure that the curriculum and resources used will give students those skills. The goal is a consistent, common core curriculum built on high expectations. At the high school level, a structured education program will prepare students for college or careers through a variety of pathways, including advanced placement, dual enrollment, and vocational paths.
When we test the student, we take that data and we collaborate as a team to identify what skills need to be addressed for that student so we can watch their growth throughout the year. As we do that, we not only as teachers help the student in the classroom, we also have intervention programs that pull out the students to help them become better learners.
Planning and assessments go hand in hand. And every time you take an assessment, we're able to go back and look at each individual skill to see who is strong in this area and who is weak in this area. And that way it's not just a blanket, oh, we're all going to do this, so that people who are strong aren't wasting their time on things that they already know how to do, but they can either be challenged in that skill and take it a step further, or they could be remediated on something different so that each person's time is maximized so that at the end of the day, everyone is stronger where they need to be stronger.
Of course, any effort to move schools in a new direction will put stakeholders in direct contact with change. While shifts in the culture of an educational system may cause some discomfort, administrators in Somerset County believe all involved should meet the need for change head-on. The culture must change so that stakeholders expect more, and teaching methods of the past may need to be altered so that schools can meet students where they are and move them forward.
Not all students are going to take an academic pathway. And what I mean by that is they're not going to take advanced placement courses. They may not take dual enrollment courses through the local Warwick Community College. They may want to do something vocational or in a technical high school. So we're excited about the development of pathways, giving students a choice to pre-plan what it is they want to do, look at what classes they need to do as they move down a college or a career pathway.
In the school systems of Somerset County and many others, the economic situation is a reality that cannot be denied. But the inspiration needed to face the challenges, create a sound plan, and move ahead is easily found in the students themselves.
I also want to point out the importance of it's not just what happens in the classroom, but also outside of the classroom. A lot of my pathway was also structured by my participation in extracurricular activities, and those coaches and drama teachers were just as important as getting me to where I am as my actual classroom teachers. I think that it adds some extra structure and participation and teamwork into teaching people how to prepare for the world outside of high school.
To learn more about Somerset County Public Schools, visit the organization's website at www.somerset.k12.md.us. Call 410-651-1616 or send an email to info@somerset.k12.md.us.